Hey guys, welcome back to another whole house clean with me. Today I'm cleaning my whole house. I'm putting together a shoe shelf and I'm cleaning the sheets on my bed, doing some laundry, all of the things. So if you want to see that, then stay tuned. So I'm just getting started by stripping down my bedding. I'm going to wash my sheets. They are flannel sheets and I got them from Target. I love them because they are really soft. And to me, they're not really hot. Like, they don't make you sweat. I do not like to be hot when I sleep. I like to be warm, but I like my environment to be cool. I don't want to be sweaty. So for me, these work great. And I got them at Target. And I did get them pretty recently. So I'm sharing here with you the products that I use. I love the Gain Original and then the Blue Suavitel and then the Gain Original Scent Beads. In my last video, somebody was very confused why I was using two fabric softeners, and I tried to explain to her, but I'm not sure if she really understood what I was saying. But the Suavitel is a fabric softener and the Gain Scent Beads are just a scent booster. They're just going to make the freshness of your clothes last longer and just make them smell a little stronger. That's all they do. They don't add any softness to your clothes and they don't clean your clothes or anything like that. They are just a scent booster. Just wanna get to know you. So earlier this week, I had asked on my Instagram for you guys to do the assumptions about me. If you don't know what that is, there's this thing rolling around where you basically will, it's kind of like the reverse of a question. It's saying like things that you assume about me, and then I will set the record straight basically. So I got a lot of them. I'm not going to be able to do them all, but I wanted to go through as many as I could without talking this entire video. So I'm going to go ahead and start that now. And one of them was that every space in my house is immaculate. That is something that this girl assumed about me, and definitely no, it is not immaculate. I have so many spaces. I'm really good at cleaning, but I'm not really good at organizing. So like closets and drawers and things like that can be a mess. So definitely not. I would watch the days go by, wasted in blue. I was out of use. Now every day, every night, every moment with you, I'm walking on air. And every day. Another assumption was that I would do without just to help someone in need, and that I'm very tenderhearted. And I would say that is true. I am very kind. I have a lot of empathy, sometimes too much, I think. I feel very deeply. If somebody near me or even a stranger is hurting, I can really pick up on that and feel it. And I think that's part of my anxiety as well. But I definitely am a very kind-hearted person. I hate to see homeless people. I don't want to see anybody like in need or going through something. It just rips me apart. I also just wanted to say thank you to everybody that didn't write like an assumption, but they just wanted to tell me how much they loved me or my channel, and all of those comments were really, really sweet, and I really appreciate them. Also, I'm using thieves cleaner in my bathroom. In case you were wondering, that's what I'm using. I've been loving it. I'm new to it, but I've been loving it. And I just noticed when I was filming this that I still have the cardboard corner on that sign up there. And I posted a picture of that on Instagram. Like, I feel so stupid. It's so funny though. I can't help but laugh at myself. But I totally have left the cardboard corner on that sign, so I need to take that off. And I know that I have the little sticker on the photo frame. I knew that, but I totally missed somehow that I left that cardboard corner on that picture. Another assumption is that my husband is not in the Army anymore, and unfortunately he is. He still has a little bit left, a few years left in the Army, so he definitely is still in the Army. Someone else said that they assumed I was nerdy in school, but have a cool kid side to me. I don't really think I was nerdy, but some of the pictures that I look back on, like when I was in elementary school, when I was in elementary school, I was nerdy. Yes, I was, 100%. But like throughout middle school and high school, I was homeschooled, fun fact, and we had like a homeschool group, and so we still went out and did things all the time. And I don't really think I was that nerdy, but maybe other people would say different. I don't know.
Close my eyes, take me for a ride.
Okay, somebody said that they think that I'm snotty. I really don't know what to say to that. I don't think I'm snotty, but I guess if you do, you have a right to your opinion. That you are incredibly sweet and kind unless you mess with someone you love, then watch out. I would say that's very true. If you rub me the wrong way, you flip a switch inside of me and I will lose it. But that does not happen very often. It's actually very, very rare. But yes, do not flip that switch.
Come on and rise, back me up, can't get enough. Take your time, just do it right. We will rise to the sky.
I assume that you're the quiet one in a crowd. That is true depending on the crowd that I'm in. If I'm in a crowd where it's like my good friends or somebody I'm close with and I feel comfortable, I'm not really all that quiet. But if it's in a crowd where I don't really know them as well or I'm not as close to them, I'm pretty quiet. Somebody assumes that cleaning is not my favorite thing to do, but I also don't like an unclean or untidy home. That is actually incorrect. I love to clean, hence keep calm and clean. Cleaning calms me, helps my anxiety, and I actually really enjoy cleaning it. Now, I do not like to film myself cleaning. That takes all the fun out of it. But when I don't have to film and I can just clean, I actually really enjoy it.
Come on and rise, baby, you light me up. I just can't get.
Somebody else assumes that I cuss more than I do on social media. That would be accurate. That's probably going to take some of you by surprise and others not, I'm sure, but I definitely cuss. I just don't cuss on my social media because this is like my business and I consider it professional. Plus I have younger kids that watch me. I have some younger girls that watch me, but I also have a lot of moms. I mean, that is a big audience for me is moms, and they're playing this in their home and they've got their kids, and I don't ever want them to have to worry about my language in a video when they have one of my videos playing. I want them to be able to watch it in front of their kids, no matter what their age is, and not have to worry about what's going to come out of my mouth. But in real life, I do cuss. Not like a sailor or anything, but I definitely do.
Money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
Somebody assumes that I am an awesome friend and I'm non-judgmental, like that non-judgmental type friend. And I would say that's true. I'm a very open-minded person. I try not to judge people. I try to understand them. And if I can't understand them, I try to come at it at a place of, well, I'm not in their shoes, so how can I honestly say how I'd react in that situation or what I would do in that situation? So I really am not that judgmental of a person at all.
Work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
Someone else assumes that I have a lot of good friends. I have a lot of friends, but I only have a very small group of good friends. Hopefully that makes sense. I love a lot of people. I think a lot of women are great, but I'm only close to a select few. Someone else assumes that I've always loved cleaning, and that is not true. When I was a kid, I hated cleaning. I really did. But when I got my first apartment, that's when I started loving it. Somebody assumes that I'm 32 years old, and I'm not. I am 34 years old. Somebody assumes that I wear the pants in the relationship, and I read that one out loud when my husband was sitting next to me, and we both died laughing hysterically. Because I would love to think that I wear the pants in the relationship, but I do not wear the pants. No. Not to say like that my husband like rules me or bosses me around. We're definitely a team, but we just found it really funny because I want to think that I wear the pants for sure, but I don't. Somebody assumes that I never have a lazy day unless I'm sick. And girl, please, I have all kinds of lazy days. I think that everybody should have days here and there where they just do nothing. A mental health day, just pamper yourself, be lazy. You really need that. Your body needs it, your mind needs it. We're busy enough as it is. I definitely have lazy days.
And it's not a lie that I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets.
Somebody assumes that I get a lot of ideas, YouTube ideas from other YouTubers. I don't really watch YouTube. I very rarely watch YouTube actually these days. So I don't really get any ideas for anybody because once I'm done like doing my own YouTube stuff, YouTube is like the last place I want to be if I'm being honest.
Carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lie. I will put out.
Somebody assumes that I love to go quad riding and that I'm genuinely a kind person. Okay, so somebody else assumed that I'm not outdoorsy, and on Instagram I posted some pictures and videos. I am so outdoorsy. Like, a dream date for me is to go hiking or to go kayaking or ATV riding or anything outdoors. I love being outside. I love the outdoors. I love nature. So that's inaccurate. But yes, I love quad riding, anything like that. Love it. Actually, this past Saturday, Kinsley and I were riding on our go-kart and we were completely covered in mud. When we walked in the house, we had to strip naked because we were covered in mud. But I love being outside. I love the outdoors. Someone assumes that I support my husband's decision of being in the military, but I would rather him have a normal job. And that's true and not true. Like, the military has its perks for sure, but it is really hard with him being gone so much. So I guess at the end of the day, yeah, I probably do wish he had a normal job, but he'll get to retire at such a young age. We've been so blessed, and there's so many positive things that have come from the military, so I just try to look at that. Somebody assumes I do not like to fly or travel, and I'm more of a homebody, and that is true. I don't mind to go somewhere every once in a while. Like, I have been kind of itching to go on vacation here recently because we haven't been in a very, very long time. But yeah, I'm much more of a homebody. I really don't like traveling. People that like to go on vacation all the time or travel the world, I just am not that person at all. Somebody assumes I'm an early bird and not a night owl, and that's incorrect. I'm actually way more of a night owl. I hate mornings. I hate getting up early. I'm very, very cranky. I do not function well, and I will avoid getting up early at all costs. Somebody assumes that I wish I had one more baby, and nope, I'm done, and I'm very, very content with the 2 girls that we have. Somebody assumes that I am hard on myself, and that is true. I've always been very hard on myself, and that is one thing that has been really hard with me when it comes to YouTube, because people are so mean and they're so judgmental and they're just rude. And they say the weirdest things sometimes, but I'm so hard on myself, and I just wish these people could understand, like, your words hurt me too. I'm a human being, and I definitely don't think I'm better than anyone. I don't think that I'm popular or anything. I'm just me. So when somebody's rude to me, it definitely hurts me more than I think it does the average person, because I'm already so hard on myself. Somebody assumes I married my high school sweetheart, and I did. I got married when I was 17. And somebody wanted to know about seeing the outside of the house, and they assume that's for safety reasons, and that is correct. I just try to be as private as possible, just for the safety of my kids and my family, because there are crazy, evil people in the world, and I just try to take every measure that I can possibly take to just try and protect my family. So that is accurate, and I'm trying to go through and read a couple of these without stopping. Some of them are very similar, so I'm not answering all of them. Oh, somebody says, I assume you will be a very strict parent when your girls are teenagers. I don't know. I don't consider myself to be really strict now, but I think, like, Madeline's 12 and things are getting really hard, and I have anxiety so bad and I worry so much. It's going to be really hard for me, I feel like, to let her go, although I know I need to. It's going to be hard for me, so I don't really know if I'm going to be strict or not. I guess we will cross that bridge when I get to it.
When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby.
Somebody assumes that me and my husband never fight. We laughed about that one too. We definitely fight, just like any normal married couple, non-married couple, anybody in a relationship. Everybody fights. If you don't fight, you're either lying or something's not right. Everybody argues because it's 2 different people, you have 2 different opinions, and that's just reality. We definitely have our arguments, but honestly, most of them are hilarious in hindsight, because we are like 2 old people just fussing at each other, and once it's over and the emotion of it is away, you can actually laugh at it. Now, I mean, we obviously have some serious arguments and stuff too. We're normal. Like, we do not have a perfect relationship. We definitely argue So, and my husband is very, very stubborn. I'm very stubborn too, but he's way more stubborn than me. Or maybe that's just me being stubborn. So he can be really difficult sometimes, but yeah, we definitely fight. Somebody assumes that I care what other people think of me, and then somebody else says that I always try to see the good in people, and both of those are true. I care way too much what other people think of me. I hate that about myself, and I'm working on it. I really shouldn't care what strangers think of me. It really only matters like my loved ones and stuff, but unfortunately I do. And then I always try to see the good in people. Okay, well that's half true and half not. I do always try to see the good in people, 100%, but situations, I can be really negative. If I'm being honest, I can be a really negative person sometimes. Okay, so the last one was somebody assumes that we struggled financially, but we're okay now. And I will say, like, when we were, because we got married so young and my husband was a private in the Army and they make literally next to nothing, and I worked full-time too, and we pinched pennies. I remember rolling pennies just so that I could go get a cheeseburger from Wendy's. It was tough. I mean, those were some of the sweetest times in our life though, when we look back at that time. But I've definitely struggled before. We struggled early on in our marriage when, you know, we were super young and making basically nothing as far as income, like just enough to pay for rent and insurance and, you know, the necessities. But we are really, really smart with our money, and we have no debt other than obviously our mortgage, but we don't have like credit cards or anything like that. We're not in debt. And I'd say we're doing pretty good, and we have been for a long time. Like just in the early years we did definitely struggle, but everything just got better. Every year it just got better and better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a more chatty, clean with me. So if you're not into that, I'm sorry. But I thought it was kind of fun to do this. And I know you guys like to hang out with me and put my videos up on the TV and just kind of listen to me while you clean. So I thought this would be fun and that you would kind of get to know me a little bit more. So thank you guys for participating in that. And thank you so much for everyone for being nice to me, because I was really worried about doing it because I thought people were going to be mean. But for the most part, everybody was really nice. So I really appreciate that. If you're new, I would love to have you subscribe and be a part of my channel. And I just want to thank everybody so much for all of your support and your kind words. I love all of you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.